Give me some when it comes to women, some non-sexual turn-ons.
Understanding. Demonstrating understanding is really attractive to the man. Skills. Can you cook?
Mm-hmm.
Do you serve? Do you have common sense? Do you have utility? Very attractive to the man. How you take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a healthy woman? Do you nourish your body with the nutrients and vital supplements that we need to, you know what I mean, become a unit and potentially nourish our family? Do you take care of yourself? Very attractive. What else we got going on? Oh, you have a healthy relationship with your parents.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even know. You dysfunctional bitches. Turn me the fuck off, bro. you guys aren't friends with nobody? Your mom, your dad, your sisters, nobody. You don't like nobody? Bitch, who you gonna like? Yeah. So a woman that can have healthy friendships and healthy relationships in her life, very attractive. Because you want to add to that list? Or should I keep going on in the somber voice?
It got more and more somber. Like, you didn't even start off, so I didn't realize you were doing it. I'm like, yo, he's doing it now, though.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would say like shit. Definitely how you react in a hard time. That kind of turns me on because shit.
I'm not
gonna lie, yo, cuz what the fuck?
There was so much adversity.
It
in your
is, bro.
answer.
It's crazy.
It just got harder. I feel like I have to do push-ups. Like, fuck.
The fact
Man,
you
I said,
never
yo,
know, bro. Like
someone
you
know
find
how my
out,
bitch struggles.
bro. You find not even struggle.
Over
Just
there
you just
talking about things, man. I gotta
you
do
just
push-ups.
find out.
My shit sounded so nice.
You just find out when like, bro. Some people they could be nice until there's too much pressure, and then now it's like they just start saying the rudest of rudest. Like they've always had this animosity against you. So like it's how you react. Like if you're still angry at this person and talk to them with respect, I'm like that to me, I'm like that's a turn on because it's like yo, sometimes people just get out of character when they're mad. Now this is the real you. So
Word.
A girl that got some hobbies and interests.
please have some hobbies
Some opinions of her own.
other than food.
Opinions of her own, eh?
Opinions of her own.
Yo, opinions of her own
Turns me
is so
on.
crazy.
Turns me on, bro.
I'm so tired of politically correct women.
Come on, bro.
Just always afraid to offend people with your opinion. Yo, have something to say.
Yeah. Turn the nigga on with your opinion, your position on things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Stop agreeing with the rest of the yada.
Stop.
It's too much.
Especially that one.
You know what? I got all
Especially that bitch, bro. Never agree with her.
basic. Yeah, I know it falls into hobbies and interests, but basically, don't be afraid to express what it is that you like. You know what I'm saying? Share elements of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then like this could be movies you like, shows you like, songs and music you like. There's so much things to like out there. You get what I'm saying? Huh?
That was an interesting.
I find people
one
are
that
afraid.
you just said.
What? Go ahead.
The fact, like, don't be afraid to show things that you like, express like who you are.
Yeah.
I found that was interesting because I'm going to ask you before I say anything. How do you find that some women that you've come across are apprehensive to express?
I feel like they're
those
nervous.
sides of
I
themselves?
feel I've in my experience being the man I am, I have felt that women in life have been nervous almost to like share elements of what it is they actually like, thoughts and feelings. Because like, yo, it's not that they don't want to offend you or upset you. Like, I don't know, maybe sometimes they're afraid of being like judged, or if like you think what they like is not cool, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, would that be judgment?
So you want somebody comfortable in their own skin.
You know what I'm saying? I think comfort in your exactly in your own skin, your likes, your interests, your what it is that makes you you. The vulnerability to share that with me, I feel like that's a turn on in and of itself.
I think they have to
have any
find
more?
that. I think they have to find that themselves though. Like I don't even think
Well,
that.
yeah,
like,
that takes
like before they
self-discovery.
even get to you, it's like
But that's usually what a turn on is. This person came preset with these features, and you're
Yeah.
like, okay, I like that about them. You
Right.
know? So
Self discovery is important. A girl that's
shit,
open minded.
somebody that's healed.
It's dark over there, but yo, some healing.
I'm like, yo, fam, there's just a theme to your answers.
Dog, what?
And it's as if the lights are going down every time that you
Fam,
start
It's
speaking.
like so bright. This nigga talks.
I'm not gonna lie. Tell me
a
more.
lie.
I'm like, this. Oh my god, close the door.
Yo, that's fine. That's fine. That's why the glasses are on. That's why the glasses are on.
Like,
How
bro,
about yourself? What do you think? I listed an extensive amount of things.
I think I'm gonna copy some of your shit. Just 'cause
Copy it, man.
It's
Copy away.
applicable. But yeah, a woman who's willing to understand. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing if you already have your own ideas, that's cool. But like, are you at least willing to hear what someone else has to say? and not for the purpose of rebuttaling, but actually trying to understand me.
Right.
You know? So I think that's important. A woman who has some confidence, don't be afraid to be yourself. If you feel that the consequence of being yourself is that me and you might separate, that's probably a better thing. Because that means
That's
in
real.
reality we
It's
don't
real.
belong together.
Exactly.
So stop trying to hide who you are to maintain what we have. That's an unhealthy practice. Be yourself. Because I have experience like what you said, where it's like I feel like this woman is withholding certain things because she's afraid of how I might think of her. You know what I mean? It's like, that's boring. I'm getting a limited version of you. Like, let me know if I really don't like you or not. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure I won't have an issue, especially if we already get along. you
Yeah.
know? So a confident woman that knows what she likes and have opinions, even if they differ from mine.
Opinions are important.
That goes back to the understanding, because if we have a difference in opinion, but you're willing to be to understand my perspective, then we can sit there and see who's more logical, or we can simply agree to disagree. But having the discourse is important, especially when we spend so much time together.
Well, even in
Like-
order to agree to disagree, there needs to be a level of understanding present, right? So I
Exactly.
understand your perspective, even though I may not agree with it, and then vice versa. So we can agree that both our perspectives are right in our own realities, but necessarily they may not be in alignment in this particular subject matter. That's all.
Yeah. So I think that's important. Having some skills, like you
Skills.
said.
If you
Knowing
can
how to cook.
and clean.
You
Clean
know,
is
cook and clean. Having some feminine skills, like that shit is
My life,
definitely a
even
turn
just
on.
I think that's mandatory.
No,
bro.
but
that
like
should be
you would
mandatory.
think, of course, right? But it's
The
not
thing
that
is,
common.
well, that's okay. You're saying mandatory as if like I understand what you mean when you say mandatory. Like, yo, they should, but in reality, a lot of them don't.
A lot of people can't take care of themselves.
So now it's become something that is a turn on, because when you come across a woman who is like, she knows how to handle a kitchen and handle a mop, now that shit has become a turn on.
It is.
Because it's so absent in so many other women's lives. You're like, hold on, I can actually have a proper home here with you.
You know
Yeah,
what
that's a turn on.
you and I think people don't realize too. I think there's a large focus, obviously, because the world we're living in, on like appearance, for example, right? People don't realize that like the skills and the other elements of a person, that's the substance that keeps somebody there. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, a pretty face is a pretty face, but that's replaceable and comes in many shapes and sizes. A woman with some skills or or like someone you can build with, based on like that's like serves utility, has functionality, and like, yo, it's practicality. Yo, that is a lot more valuable. You have something that I don't want to lose. You get what I'm saying? Versus like if our whole notion or the whole basis of our relationship is like you just coming here being pretty and like I take care of everything. Yo, you are very replaceable under that under that pretense. This spot can just be replaced because what do you bring that's unique? What do I lose from you if you leave? Nothing really, right? Just a pretty face.
Yeah.
Unless I like your vibe so much, right? But like if you actually like, all right, cool. This person is like they're self-sufficient or like they can take care of themselves. They are an added positive, or they bring fucking substance or an addition to my life. Then yo, I am a lot less inclined to want to lose you. You get what I'm saying? Like there's more incentive to your being here because you come with something.
Is this
There's
weird
value
to
present.
is this weird to say? Like, do you think guys go for like a guy would go for like we look for the qualities that our mother has? Like
I
in this-
think it's
Is that
subconscious.
the question you're
Yeah.
asking? Do we? Yeah, I do. I think basically your introduction to a woman or a man is your mother and your father, and they're gonna be your like frame of reference for what a man and a woman is. So when you go out into the world as a young man looking for a woman or a woman looking for a man, the first people you have to compare to would be your parents, and you're probably gonna want something that aligns with what you were raised on.
Yeah,
right?
that's what because I'm hearing like the madam describe all the stuff that like, yo, if she does this, I'm like, these are all like the qualities we see like in our mother. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Besides like whatever it is, but it's like if you do all of these things, you're like a amazing woman.
Well,
Yeah.
the whole goal of these relationships and cultivating these connections is, bro, you're trying to grow, you're trying to expand. Like, you don't want to be in a relationship for so long with that's figuratively purposeless, right? Like, you want to eventually make kids or do this or do that. You know what I mean? So it's like, even if you're not like conscious, I swear it's like a subconscious thing. You know what I mean? Where
Yeah.
like you're just like no.
We're here to procreate. So subconsciously, every interaction that you have, you're going to consider the possibilities of it. you know, and then maybe you'll interact with people based on how you perceive their ability to maintain that relationship. Like K1, are you physically attractive? Okay, yes. Could I see myself being with you over and over again? Okay, we've met that requirement. Okay, how do we get along? Like all this, like people glorifying toxic relationships. You want to raise a child in a toxic relationship? Is that what you
no.
want to do? That doesn't really make sense, you know? So if you could see that you and this woman have an amount of peace and contention when you're together, and she provides the things that you need in your home, then you could feel comfortable to advance your relationship with that woman.